Hi, Joseph.
Hello, Laser. How are you?
I am so good. Welcome to the show. Oh my gosh, you have a drinks.
I have a drinks. Yes, a Valentine martini.
I'm so happy. Okay, we're already getting distracted. We always make a list of what we should say at the top of our show so that we don't forget. So I think we should start with a very important task.
Yes.
Say our names.
Yes. Please, you go first.
Okay, my name is Laser Melina Weber from the Doubleclicks.
Yay. And my name is Joseph Scrimshaw from my living room.
Ooh, I love your red flannel. Okay, the next step is we're supposed to make informal observations about our video backgrounds and or what are wearing. And I just went into that automatically. I'm getting so good at this.
It was natural. We don't even need the list anymore. Amazing.
I like your Star Wars Celebration flannel.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I got it at Star Wars Celebration in Chicago in 2019, and they had this. It was the 20th anniversary of Phantom Menace, so I think this was supposed to be kind of like, what if Darth Maul's face but a shirt? But also it was just this.
And that's where flannel comes from.
That's where flannel comes from. But George Lucas often wears flannel, so it's also this weird like you could dress up as Padme Amidala or Jango Fett, or you can dress like George Lucas. And this is the only red thing I own, so I thought I'd wear it for Valentine's.
Yeah, you're not you don't wear a lot of red.
I'm mostly black clothing, but I decided for Valentine's Day, let's be real special. Let's be all red.
I love it so much. Hey, speaking of people wearing cool things, is Aubrey around? Aubrey? My sister's name is Aubrey. Hi, Aubrey.
Hello. Hey.
Oh, are you going to talk about my bow tie?
I love your bow tie.
Thank you.
It's really cute. I'm
Thank
so
you very
happy
much.
You're here at the show today, Aubrey.
Oh,
and
I'm so
you have
glad
such a
you invited
sparkly.
me.
No problem. We should start a band.
Okay, cool.
Did you set this up just for this show? This lovely background?
Yes, I mean, I'm reusing it from something you'll see later in the show. But yes, I did specially make this background. Thank you for noticing. Thank you. Thank you.
There's a lot of this.
Yes.
That's really reassuring in this day and age of filters to just see you touch that heart wall and know it's real. It's a real heart wall.
That's right. We're all
just
no filters here.
What if that just fell down?
Oh, please don't fall. You have to host the show.
I'm eating a large piece of cake. That's what I'm doing today.
Wow.
So I don't have a martini, but I do have a large piece of cake.
And Laser, I do have one question about your background.
Yeah.
Do you have, is that a crown just hanging on the wall in case you need to be royal?
Easy access.
Easy access crowns are the best crowns.
I need it more often than you'd think.
More often than you. Well, you play Jackbox games, then you win, and you need to be wearing a crown so that people know that you're winning, that kind of stuff. Well, hello to everybody in the chat, by the way. Please tell us where you were watching from, and please enjoy one another. We love you very much.
Y'all are all the best.
You're all the best. So, Joseph, we're going to have music. We're going to have comedy. And we're going to have one other thing. Are you excited?
I am excited for all of those things.
We have created a game called Valentine's Champion, where we will bring three of our favorite couples together, and they will be competing in a cutthroat championship, where we're going to give them challenges that they need to carry out to see what kind of Valentines they are.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing to see the relationships between these couples blossom.
Yeah.
Under just the amazing pressure of this fun online Valentine's show. This is truly a crucible.
It's going to be exactly like The Amazing Race, except the exact inverse of that.
The Amazing Stay, yes.
Well, then let's introduce all our guests, shall we?
Yes,
Shall
please,
we bring
go for
them?
it.
Okay, we have, and they're all going to join us at once. We have Hal Lublin and Jennifer Marie Kelly. Hal is the man of many fantastic podcasts. Jennifer is a photographer, improviser, and friend of Carter Parton Rogers. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
We're
so happy to be here.
Yeah. It was so fun holding that Family Feud wave while you did the intro, Carrie.
You nailed it. You nailed it. Our next guests, Kiri Callaghan and Angelique Rockwood, are the queens of queer talk, TikTok's storytellers and costumers in many ways. Oh my goodness! And they have chalices. Hi, Kiri and Angelique.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us.
This is lovely beer. Yes, indeed.
I'm really excited to see your house in like kind of 3 dimensions, because I go through TikTok and I'm like, okay, how is it designed? I need to like map.
When we can have people over again, please. I miss socializing.
Our next guests are improvisers and actors in duo and separate, Carla Kakowski and Craig Kakowski. Hello.
We could also do awkward waves. No
Okay,
chalices here, though.
We're so happy you're here. You have such colorful shirts.
Thank you.
And a drab gray background.
Contrast.
Is it even real though? Can you touch it?
We can push it over.
Yeah,
And we might accidentally at some point.
it's very flimsy.
I look forward to that. Well, Joseph, what do we do now?
We're going to ask, just to get to know our couples just a little bit, we're going to ask them each a fun question. We're going to start with Hal and Jennifer. Are you both ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Here is your question to answer together as a couple. If there was a wrestler who was also a photographer, what would that be like?
Dangerous.
And wonderful.
The visual that came into my head was a giant man holding a camera standing on those wires that go around the box that they punch each other in. What?
In the ring?
The ring, the thing where they stand. Just how violent it would be if they're jumping around with a thing that weighs 20 pounds with glass in it.
I don't know that I have anything to add to that.
Hal, I have a follow-up question, because I know you know more, like every other human on the planet, you know more about sports than I do.
Sure.
In wrestling, I know you can strike one another a lot. Can you just straight up punch another wrestler? Is that a legal move?
It's become legal. It wasn't for a long time, but now there's a lot of punching happening.
And
Okay.
it's legal?
Yes, in that box. They get in
The
that
box,
box
the box with the string around it that
with
they
the
punch each
strings
other in?
around it. They'll throw each other into the strings. They get caught up in the strings. There's punching. There's kicking. It's a very violent.
I love this. My heart's racing because Hal hosts a wrestling podcast. He knows everything about wrestling, and I'm sorry.
All right. Well, we've
Yeah.
already sowed some discontent. Good job, Joseph.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the ring.
Can't wait to hear the next wrestling promo where somebody says anything can happen in the string box.
How about a question for Kiri and Angelique?
Absolutely. Kiri and Angelique, here's your question. Which fictional character would have the best TikTok presence and why?
If I may,
Please.
I would say that would be Algernon Moncrief from The Importance of Being Earnest, because he has some of the best one-liners that could fit perfectly within a 30-second, and everyone would use those audios all the time.
I think that sounds beautiful. Perfect. Anything to add,
Absolutely.
Angelique?
I was going to say GLaDOS, because she would probably be the only one that could actually hack into that
Yeah,
algorithm.
what is that
Yeah.
algorithm?
Yeah, I've done so much research on that algorithm, and I've somewhat gotten into it, but still there's it's so unpredictable. I'm like, there's something here that I'm missing, and I think GLaDOS would be able to find it.
It's aperture science. That's what it says.
Mhm.
Aperture science.
If GLaDOS had access to TikTok, do you think she would let anyone else make TikToks, or would GLaDOS just make all the TikToks?
Oh my God!
I think she would
GLaDOS is TikTok.
Yeah, she would
It's all testing.
Yeah, it's all testing, and she would
The the
absolutely
For
let
You
us
page is
destroy
a
ourselves.
lie.
Thank you for having us.
We've done it. We've sown some agreement and some conflict. So that's all we really wanted to do here. Laser, should I go on to the next question?
Please do.
Excellent. This is for, of course, Carla and Craig Kakowski. If you were paid to remake the classic film Citizen Kane, but it had to be a romantic comedy, how would you go about it?
Wow.
Well,
Go ahead.
I think it's a bromance between Jed Leland and Charles Foster Kane. I mean, they already have tons of chemistry.
And I feel like Meg Ryan would play.
Play both.
She'd play both.
I'd watch that.
Yep.
I'd watch that.
I would definitely watch that.
And what would Rosebud be in the romantic comedy version,
Ooh.
starring two Meg Ryans?
AOL. Right?
Perfect. Yeah.
That's a PG rated answer. That's great.
Yeah, Rosebud, and then the AOL disc rolls out of the hand. Beautiful, beautiful.
Incredible. All right. Well, we've had a lot of fun, but now it's time for a serious competition. So I'm going to assign you now your first Valentine's Champion challenge. Dun dun dun. Here's your challenge. In the next 10 minutes, I need you to go find something soft. Softer, the better. What does this mean? It's up to you. And we will see you back here in 10 minutes. Thank you so much to our incredible champions.
Oh, that's a good prompt. I'm so excited to see what they come up with.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Who am
Well,
I?
How will they interpret this? Oh,
So excited.
we're already learning a lot.
Joseph, what happens now?
Now it is time to hear some wonderful music by the Doubleclicks. So I'm going to turn off my video and enjoy.
Awesome. Hi, Joseph.
Hi, Joseph.
Hi, Aubrey.
Hi, Laser.
I'm so happy that we're here together for this show. And we're gonna do some songs. There's amazing people in the chat, and a bunch of amazing people requested songs, and that's how we made our set list today.
Thank you for the requests.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. This is my guitar. It has a heart on it.
Hello,
Valentine's Day.
guitar. It's in love. This machine makes love songs.
This machine makes love songs, and I'm gonna play a song about love and high school and figuring out yourself. And it's a good song, and it was a very good recommendation. Request. My prom was awesome, I have no regrets. Now that the Catholics all have emptiness, I can tell you honestly, it was all gay as hell. I don't know who invented the bottle that spins, but I know it's a fun game that everyone wins when you play it with closeted queers in a love carousel. When nobody thinks that it's real to be bi, your hometown gets filled up with all sorts of lies, and I'm sorry for all the straight roles that I failed at portraying. But Lord, grant me patience, and Hugh, grant me grace. I never knew love till I looked in their face when they told me that with tears in their eyes that this wasn't just playing. And that isn't what happened, but it's what I remember. Don't tell the host I don't want to offend her. I've never felt stronger while loving so tender. And we tried so hard, but we were still wrong about gender. Bicycle, pancake, omnipotent, queer. Pick a prefix that fits you. I'm glad you're still here. Me and God hate the people who tell you your feelings are fake. The first person who made me feel good to be tall, who made me feel real in a whole way at all, wore the wrong kind of clothes that TV told me I should be right for. Gay weddings in Boston showed me it was okay. If I hadn't known that, I might not be here today. So let's try telling kids that their joy is a thing we will fight for. And that isn't what happened, but it's what I remember. We told the truth at the end of December. We made the worst daiquiris in that poor blender. And we tried so hard, but we were still wrong about gender. Thank you for holding me when I was wrong about gender. Thank you for holding, I'm probably still wrong about gender. Wrong about gender.
Yay!
Thank you,
so
Aubrey.
good. I love that song so much.
Me too. It's
Great
fun.
request, everyone.
Yes.
So
Now,
good.
Aubrey, I would love it for you if you were to sing. If you were to sing a song now, I would love it.
I would sing a song. I can do
Yes.
that. Why
Okay.
don't I get my track up and let's do this song? I
Okay,
already
this
have
is
it
a
up.
song that we wrote about something that we, a mutual passion that we have with our friend Joseph Scrimshaw.
Yes, that's
Um,
right.
it's just a song about, you know, really going for it in the party time.
That's right.
And that's something that we all love.
We're having a celebration right now, so it's very
Everybody's
appropriate.
partying right now. It's really good.
Yes. All right.
All right, Aubrey, I'm ready for you.
Here we go. I don't get invited to red carpets. I'm not on the list for fancy shows. I'm not friends with all the A-list artists. If there's something cool tonight, chances are I don't know. I don't have a stylist or an agent. I go to the grocery store alone. I have got no scheduled engagements. There is no one blowing up my phone. So what do? You open up the freezer, get yourself a pizza, preheat and bake, don't wait. It doesn't get much easier, just a frozen pizza, you don't need a reason, just a frozen pizza, you don't need a reason, don't tell me that it's tacky or it's cheap. Those words don't mean anything to me. My power is making my own fun. I can throw an after party for one, 'cause you don't need an invitation to party. You don't need a crown to show you're great. Money doesn't buy the stuff that matters. You don't need a reason to celebrate. So what do? You open up the freezer, get yourself a pizza, preheat and bake, don't wait. It doesn't get much easier, just a frozen pizza, you don't need a reason, just a frozen pizza, you don't need a reason. Adventure is your mission, comfort from inside. You don't need permission, give yourself the prize. Just go on ahead and open up the freezer, you don't need a reason, just a frozen pizza, you don't need a reason.
Just a
I love
pizza,
pizza.
Aubrey.
It's just a frozen pizza.
It's just a big stuffed pizza costume.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's just a big stuffed pizza. Aubrey, I'm going to play one more song. 'cause we have
Please play one more
time.
song, Laser.
This is another one that was requested. This is a song about when you get out of a bad relationship, finding your own identity again. And it's really
Yes.
important. And I think it's, you know, sometimes sad things happen, but we try to turn them into songs that make us really happy to sing because we know that we're stronger.
Yeah.
And this is a song about that. There are songs I'll never listen to again, 'cause the weight of my hate for your weight bearing down on me is just too strong. Just too strong. Sometimes I cry when someone asks me out to ramen, 'cause I can't face the traces of your face looking back at me. It went on too long, way too long, and it's automatic. The way you cloud my head with your memory, you're so charismatic, but you're min-maxed and I want to be free. There are songs I'll never listen to again,
But you can't take all the things that make me the way I've always been. You can't take Lord of the Rings, and you won't win this game, Jam and James. You know, Aubrey, you know? It's weird, 'cause I'm so strong and awesome, but I let you lay the ways that I say that I ought to be inside my head. In my head, I shut up 'cause I didn't want the gossip, but my shrink says the things that I think get the best of me, and I should let it out instead. So I let it out instead. It's a kind of magic how you follow me around from an entire different city, and it's kind of tragic, but I hope you've grown a lot since the days that you heard me. There are songs I'll never listen to again, but you can't take all the things that make me the way I've always been. You can't take Lord of the Rings, and you won't win this game, Jam and James. Oh, yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Aubrey.
yeah,
Lovely
yeah, yeah, yeah.
dancing.
Oh, thank you. I decided it was time. Oh, great job. Great job. I love
Good
that
job,
song.
great job. Thank
Song
you
about
so
loving
much.
yourself. It's a relationship with yourself.
It's
Yeah.
very important. It's very important. Joseph, you have
Hello.
returned
That
to
was
pass
amazing.
judgment. on
Oh
the
yes,
living
I'm
and
ready
the
to have judgment.
dead.
But first, just amazing to see
Oh.
the pizza costume. Amazing to see the ribbons, to hear the emotions. Beautiful, wonderful.
It's a good time. Frozen pizza, emotions, both equally important in this world. Well, are we ready, Joseph, to bring back the folks and talk about soft things?
We sure are. Let's talk soft things.
Okay. Please, competitors, please return. Oh, they're here. Hey, Joseph, please begin.
Excellent. So first we're going to do the presentation, and then we will do the rewarding of awards. So let's start with Hal and Jennifer. Hal and Jennifer, please show us your soft thing.
Well, here it is. This is a Princess Slanket / Snuggie, not officially a Snuggie. And I bought this for Jennifer for our anniversary because she is always cold. And not only does she use it for photo shoots, but at bedtime, it's princess time because this blanket lays over top of her and under and over our blanket because it is forever not warm enough. It's very soft. You've got this soft, this kind of soft, and then you have this kind of soft.
Outside soft and inside soft.
That's right. Use your inside soft, Joseph.
Use your inside soft is a very good, I want that to be on a mug, a live, laugh, love mugs.
Check out our Etsy after this.
It has a pocket.
Ooh. Pocket soft, yet another kind of soft. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. When you say anniversary, a recent anniversary or at the advent of Slanky?
No, this was a Quark anniversary gift from this past fall. It was our
October 2020 was
or what? 13th anniversary.
13th.
It's okay. It's all been one day.
It's all been one day. We get to skip a year. Excellent. Wonderful soft thing. We're going to move on to Carly and Craig. What is your soft thing?
Well, I think we're on a similar wavelength to Carrie and Angelique, probably, because our soft thing had been begging at our feet for the entirety of the broadcast so far. So this is Benny, and he's bedecked with some mouse ears and a Halloween bow tie and a Christmas sweater. So for just maximum softness.
It's an inside soft and an outside soft, right? Two layers
Absolutely.
of soft.
And a Christmas soft.
And a Christmas soft.
In the doggy's name, Benny?
Benny.
Benny. Okay. Would you consider Benny a hard name or a soft name?
It's a pretty soft name.
I think it's soft.
For a soft dog.
And when I get upset, I call him Benjamin. I say Benjamin, and that's hard. But Benny is soft.
Generally, I'm a soft dog dad, and Carla is a hard dog mom.
I have 0 follow-up questions to that beautiful sentence.
Great.
We're going to move on to Kiri and Angelique. What is your soft thing?
Well, this is our soft person. This is His Royal Highness, Calcifer Etrican Daggerpaw, first of his name. You can see his very fluffy cape made of pure Muppet fur. And I know that you might think, well, he's a monarch, so he can't really be that soft and fuzzy, but he's very soft on crime, so that's our soft on the inside. And also, he's got a very lovely coat that is also quite soft.
So he doesn't even want to be the monarch.
And there's
so,
a little soft bites when he wants to play. 'Cause he's a
Aw.
good boy. He's a little shark.
And the kitty cat is happy to just sit there. This is where the cat wants to be right now.
This is absolutely, well, he's on his cat tree, so.
Yeah, we just
slid him over.
We just slid it right over. And we were enjoying the music for
Hardwood
10
floors.
minutes.
Of all
like,
the
hey.
moving motions, I think sliding is one of the softest. So very well done. Very well done. All right. Well, we're going to give out awards now. So
Yes.
Laser comes up with the actual contests. I have no idea what they are. And then I come up with the actual category and the awards. And the category of these awards is emojis. So you'll each be getting a different emoji, and you can decide for yourself whether you feel you won this competition based on the emoji.
Sure.
So Hal and Jennifer, this one it's hard, but I think this is the one that I do need to give you, and that is the chocolate donut emoji.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Accept that.
We're grateful.
And we
We're
will eat it.
honored. Yes.
Because donuts are a kind of slanket because you can slide them onto your wrist
Yeah.
if it's a large
You put them
donut.
on your wrist and then you eat it off.
Yeah, exactly.
We all
Cozy,
do it.
cozy, cozy. Carla and Craig, you are going to get the money with wings emoji.
I love that.
Great.
Yeah.
How do you interpret that?
I don't know. Sorry, Benny's choking. I think he
Loosen that bow
approves.
tie, Benny.
Can't take the pressure.
He's
I think it was
He's a little
it was the
Benny, you forgot
Christmas
your
cape.
lines.
The Christmas cape put it over the top to money with emojis. And finally, Kiri and
Yeah.
Angelique, you are going to get the emoji cat with heart eyes because it's a cat.
Yeah, it's very good.
I think we won, bud. What do you think?
Cat,
Who's
cat
getting a treat?
obviously cares.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Well, excellent. Excellent cat sliding. Well, that was really well done, everybody. I'm very proud of you, and I think you did good work. It's time now for your next challenge. So your challenge was go find something soft. And this is your next challenge. Please give us a book report for a book in your house neither of you have read. Accuracy is not important. So we charge you to know, go put together a book report, or whatever that means to you, and we will be back in 10 minutes to hear your reports.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everybody. And now I would love to present the incredible comedian Joseph Scrimshaw.
Oh,
Please
thank you.
enjoy.
That's so kind. I appreciate it. I'm going to say some comedy words. I'm going to tell a comedy story. But first, I wanted to share a Valentine's. I thought that'd be fun to share just a Valentine from me to you, the wonderful audience. I went through the Valentine's cards that I had in my home, and I found a pack of Last Jedi Valentine's cards. And there are some extremely fun ones in this pack. There's some nice straightforward ones. There's this clear, simple one of just Poe Dameron just saying happy Valentine's Day. It's nice and straightforward, all that kind of great stuff. Then there's this lovely one of BB-8 that just says, I'm your astromech friend. This is a great Valentine's Day because there's absolutely no ambiguity, right? It's very clear that BB-8 is only interested in friendship. Good choice for him. But my favorite of this collection, because it's just very, very odd, is a Valentine from the Last Jedi character, the First Order Executioner Trooper. And if you don't have all stormtroopers in Star Wars memorized, this is a trooper that gets up one day and is just randomly assigned to be the executioner for the day. They put on some slightly different armor, and then they have a laser axe in case somebody needs to be executed. So already a weird choice for Lucasfilm to put on a Valentine's Day card. But then this quote for the actual message from the executioner trooper is what really makes it beautiful. It is the executioner trooper just saying, "The First Order, my Valentine." And I love this because there are no verbs involved. It's not join the First Order. It's not obey the First Order. It's not the First Order loves you, my Valentine. This is just a Star Wars stormtrooper just shouting a noun. And that just amuses me to no end. I like to imagine all the different nouns that the First Order executioner trooper could shout, like just apples, my Valentine, or the Nintendo GameCube, my Valentine, late stage capitalism, my Valentine. Or maybe this trooper has a favorite dinosaur and they're just like, Pachycephalosaurus, my Valentine. Maybe they have a favorite TV show and they could just be like, Bridgerton, my Valentine. So I was really having a lot of fun alone in my home shouting nouns that could go on a Valentine's card. And I decided I think the best noun for a Valentine's card like this would be if the First Order executioner trooper was just shouting, Valentines, my Valentine, because it's fun to have a trooper just shout out the sentiment that this holiday exists. It's a very nice, neutral, friendly Valentine. So that's the Valentine's card that I would like to offer to anyone who would like to receive it. Valentines, my Valentine. And if you enjoy that, feel free to turn to a loved one in person or online and shout, Valentines, my Valentine. So now that I've shared a Valentine, I would like to share a story with you. I wanted to share a story about something that happened recently, like a funny encounter I had, but I haven't left my home in 11 months, so I haven't had any recent funny encounters. So I looked back at some of my old stories, and this story was clearly the most romantic story I have because it involves both my wonderful wife, Sarah, and kissing. So many years ago, back when I left the house often, I was leaving to go try to make some money. And as I headed out the door, my wife, Sarah, said to me, please remember to listen to your wife head. Since this was the first time she had said that to me, I said, okay, quick follow-up though. What do you mean by that? And Sarah explained that when she says wife head, she means I should imagine there is a tiny version of her perched on my shoulder who says helpful things like, remember, sighing doesn't count as exercise. So maybe get up from the computer and stretch, just helpful reminders like that. And when Sarah first described this vision of wife head to me, I asked her if it was just like a devil and an angel thing, like one on each shoulder. And she said, no. Wife head doesn't judge morality. Wife head just wants you to be safe. So on this day, many years ago, when my wife said, please remember to listen to your wife head, I said, yes, of course I will. And I was accidentally lying. Later that day, I would do something horribly dangerous for basically no reason. This particular day, I was acting in some commercials for a friend. The commercials were advertising replacement parts for a photocopier. And my co-stars in this commercial would be a few friends, a photocopier, a cougar, and several bears. And I do not mean cougar and bear in any cultural context. I mean the actual animals, a cougar and multiple bears. And the director of this commercial had located some guy in the woods who kept animals and claimed to be a professional. This professional guy in the woods insisted that his cougar and bears were all trained actors. And these animals were trained actors in that they did not immediately kill us on sight. They just looked at us like they wanted to kill us, which, to be fair, I have seen many human actors look at one another like they wanted to kill one another. So fair enough. We arrived in the woods, in this professional guy in the woods. He gathered us up for a safety lecture, and he told us it is very important that you all stand together in a group, because if even one of you steps a few feet away, the cougar will sense weakness and she will attack the straggler, which is just a great way to kick off the day. And amazingly, we escaped the cougar part of the shoot with no injury, but then it was time to shoot with the two fully grown black bears. Now, if these black bears were trained actors, they had a amazing union because they just took a break whenever the hell they wanted. The only means of control the professional had over the bears was feeding them treats, specifically gummy bears, little sugar-filled gelatin versions of themselves. So shot after shot, the bears would not stand where he wanted, so the professional would give the bears gummy bears to try to get them to hold still. And it didn't work, but he kept giving them gummy bears anyway, and it was maddening. 8 hours later, we set up the final shot of the day, which was me playing chess with a bear, to advertise replacement parts for a photocopier. And neither of these bears wanted to sit at this bench and pretend to play chess with me. So the gummy bears kept being put closer and closer to me. They were set on the bench, then they were on the table, then they were on the chess set, then they were in my hand. And we could not get a single shot of a bear sitting at the table, and it started to hurt my feelings. And professional guy was losing it. And he said, fine, here's how we're going to do it. You just hold the gummy bear between your teeth, and the bear will stare at you. And at this point, I was tired. I was hurt. I was very annoyed with the bear's lack of professionalism, and I just wanted to go home. So I said, fine. I put the gummy bear between my teeth, and the bear leaned its big bear face in and nibbled it out. I could feel the bear's teeth grazing my lips. We do this shot 2 more times with the exact same result. And I said to the director, do we have the shot? And he said, no, we need a shot of a bear looking at you. And what we have is a shot of a bear eating out of your mouth. It's good footage. It's really good footage, but we need to do this 1 more time. So again, I put the gummy bear between my teeth. The bear came in close, and as its big bear head leaned in, for some reason, in that instant, I decided the bear does not deserve this treat. I've been working hard all day, and I have not received a single gummy bear. This one is mine. So I pulled the gummy bear deep back into my throat, and the bear looms in, presses their mouth against mine, and then jams their bare tongue into my mouth and begins fishing around, looking for the gummy bear. At which point, Wifehead appears on my shoulder and says, I'm not judging. I'm just wondering, why are you French kissing a bear? So this got through to me, and I released the gummy bear, and the bear sucked it out of my mouth and then just immediately ran off into the woods. And the director decided, okay, this is close enough. Time to wrap up. And we all left together in a clump so the cougar did not sense weakness. And when I got home, I told my wife about the whole thing. And Sarah said, the bear could have mauled you. It could have chewed your face off. And I responded, yeah, I didn't think about that. I just felt strongly in the moment that the bear had not earned that treat. And I would like to tell you that I really learned a lot, but I'm not going to lie to you. There's no great moral to this story. I still do foolish things, but now I have a great metaphor. Now, when I'm about to do something foolish, Wifehead often appears kindly on my shoulder and says, remember, you can always choose to not make out with a bear. And sometimes that really helps. That is my comedy word set. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Incredible. It's I'm just glad you're alive, Joseph. I'm very
Yes.
happy.
Me too. Sometimes I need to revisit that story to really, really refocus myself.
Oh,
Right now, I'm not as prepared. Well, incredible. I'm so glad that you told that story, and I'm so happy to hear about your incredible Valentines. They seem amazing.
yes.
Valentine to you. It's time though for our competitors to come back and give us their book reports. Are you ready now, Joseph?
Yeah, I am.
I'm
All
so
right.
excited. I'm so excited.
Please, let's see. We're still waiting on Kiri and Angelique. They're probably deep in their books.
Yes.
But Joseph,
Okay.
would you like to begin? Oh,
Yes,
oh
yes.
boy.
It took me a while to find books that we both hadn't read.
That's awesome. Good for you.
First up this time, let's go with Carla and Craig. Please give us your book report.
Well, we're doing a book report on John Irving's A Prayer for Owen Meany.
Yes, this was written in 2001, shortly after.
Shortly after the 9/11 attacks. It was John Irving's response
Yes.
to that tragedy.
And that's why it's a prayer. For Owen Meany is actually the well-being of all of mankind. So a prayer for the well-being of all of mankind.
Owen Meany is a metaphor, and he makes that clear in the first paragraph. I'm going to keep referring to a character named Owen Meany. There is no person named Owen Meany.
He's not very subtle, which I appreciate. I like my authors to be simple and clear immediately.
And Owen Meany is mean. He is mean.
He's a meanie. He sure is.
Big old meanie. And the book is literally a prayer. All 550 pages.
Yes, start with Dear God. All of them start with Dear God.
It's all in rhyming couplets, the entire thing.
It is. And each chapter ends with peace be with you. And also with you.
It does. And then you have to say it out loud or the book will not continue.
Yeah, it will stop. It will disappear.
I devoured this. How about you?
I got to page 12. I'm not much into the God stuff.
Right. But the audiobook, if you listen to the audiobook.
Yes, it is narrated by Ricky Gervais. and
he's kind of mocking it the whole way.
I know that people like have mixed feelings about this guy, but I would say like if you're going to do one or the other, go for the audio.
He did it pre-Office, by the way.
Right.
So this is before anybody knew who he was.
Right. And he was drunk the whole time.
Excellent.
So
Excellent.
I'd give it a 7.
I'd give it in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Man, I feel like I learned so much, including the name of the entire emotional reality of humanity. And I'm deeply affected that last name is Meany. It says a lot about humanity. Great book report. Next, we're going to go to Kiri and Angelique. What is your book report?
All right, so we read the Black Lizard Big Book of Black Mask Stories, the greatest crime fiction from the legendary magazine. I've prepared a PowerPoint. It probably won't work because it's screen-on-screen action. As we all know, within like the government and like high-end people, there are lizard people like secretly hiding in the secret society. And that's what this addresses is the forgotten manuscript of this woman who fought against them in the Great Wars. It really covers a theme. Otto Penzer really goes over the theme of that masks one wears, both metaphorical and literal, and how they affect our lives. And I really appreciated the queer coding of the female protagonist, because at the time it was not proper when the magazine was first released to just go right out and say it. And her eventual rejection of firearms, which I feel illustrates third wave feminism and the problems of the patriarchy. And I really think it begs the question.
Do you mean raises the question?
Can you destroy your enemy without destroying yourself?
Amazing. Wonderful.
Wow.
Laser, did you learn a lot?
I learned a lot. I love the feminist themes of the lizard people fighter. I think that's really good. I had no idea.
I was this close to not breaking. Damn you.
Excellent book report. We're going to move on to Hal and Jennifer. What is your book report?
Thank you. If there's one thing that Jennifer and I have in common, it's a love of 1970s science fiction. This is a Charles Duhigg novel from 1971 called The Power of Habit: Why We Do What We Do in Life and Business. Basically, the idea is that these triplets have been caught on a wheel on the planet Rigel 9, and so their attempt to escape. This one is real upset about it. His name is Cortex.
And Quartax is leading Jan and Steve, and they are having serious issues with committing to a habit. So they're all forgetting to eat and go for a jog during the day.
Yeah, it's a huge problem. We learn through it, and I think this is what's brilliant about this book and why it holds up so well, is that the person who's controlling and studying them while they're on this wheel is they're actually all learning from one another. We're learning from our routine tasks that there's still the ability to change, even as we starve and slowly go mad in a space prison.
And I, like Carla, made it only like a chapter in to our book. So I was only I think I made it to page 15 or something. So I'm really curious to know what happened to all three of them. Did they fall off the wheel?
Well, unfortunately, when she gave it to me, I cut all the pages out of the middle and used it to store candy that I didn't want Jennifer to eat. So I got as far as we got in this one. We read The Dust Jacket, but I'll tell you one thing. Isaac Asimov said, I read part of it too. So I guess a lot of people had trouble getting through this. That's why it's a classic. You know, they make you work for it.
Yeah, great candy holder, says Neil Gaiman. Now, who does the audiobook of this one?
Oh, it's Louis Anderson. They waited until like 1985 and Louis Anderson did it. It's like the space wheel went around so fast. He gets out of breath at one point because I think they put him on a giant wheel to read it. They wanted to immerse the listener in it, and it just, nobody could live with that.
No.
But he's still with us, and he won an Emmy, so good for you, Louis. We know where you started.
Hearing this book report, mostly given by Hal, makes me fall even more in love with him, seeing his passion for this book.
I really do love it, and I love that there's still some M&Ms in there that I'm going to eat later on.
Yep, always pick up your books and shake them. Decide if there's candy in there. All right, these were all great book reports. Before I give the awards, Laser, did you have any other thoughts on the book reports you wanted to share?
I thought every single one was a book that I would love to read. I haven't picked up, I have a copy of the Habit book that I also haven't read. So I liked hearing I don't think I'm going to read it now. I feel like I got the idea.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Yeah, I'll see if I can order one that comes preloaded with candy. Here are the awards. The category this time is Bilbo Bagginses. You can all win different Bilbo Bagginses. So Carla and Craig, you have won Young Bilbo.
Oh, the handsome one.
That's right. Young fetching Bilbo.
Sure.
Yeah, Kiri and Angelique, you have won Older Bilbo. Still fetching, but a little bit more mileage there.
A lot of themes.
And finally,
themes.
Hal and what's that?
A lot of themes that make sense for wisdom. Yeah.
And finally, Hal and Jennifer, you have won Cartoon Bilbo.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, that's
Sure.
perfect for us.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm glad you enjoyed, and you can now decide if you feel that you have won this particular challenge. Laser, back to you.
Oh yeah, me. Thank you so much, everybody. It is now time, of course, for me to give you your next task. So I'm going to share this, and let's get into it. Now, this is your final task that you're going to go do. We have a big game at the end, but that's live. So here we go. I need you to invent a detective and their nemesis and present them to us. That is your task. A presentation about a detective and their nemesis. Please enjoy. We will see you in 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. And now we have a very special presentation, don't we?
It's true. While they are inventing their detectives and nemesis, this is a short presentation that I have put together.
Okay, excellent.
Laser is running everything and doing a great job.
Perfect. Hi, I'm Maisie. It's wonderful to meet you. As you can probably tell, I'm a dog. But did you know I'm also a very serious fashion model? This winter, I wore sweaters, care of my stylist Laser Melina Weber. Sweaters are a cozy way to show off your style. Now presenting Spring Fashions. Here are 3 looks I've put together for spring. Please enjoy! Spring outfit 1, gardening style. Denim overalls, the perfect outfit to garden in. The best part is all the pockets. Spring outfit 2, sparkles. Nothing says spring quite like rainbow sequins. This outfit features a tulle skirt and a feather butterfly. Final spring outfit, Somebody Loves You. Thanks for watching!
Aubrey, please tell Maisie thank you. That was
Yes.
beautiful.
She has received many treats. Yes. That
She
is where
seemed like
this
she
background
loved
came
it.
from.
She
This
looks
was
like
like-
she's had a great time.
She was extremely patient. She looks great in outfits. Maisie
does.
is an incredible model. And I enjoyed making outfits for her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just so glad that we got her. You know, it's hard to book.
It's a big
Hard to book
kid.
Maisie these days, but Aubrey, it's time for us to play a little bit of music.
Yeah, music.
And you know what I feel is appropriate now that you have showed us your wonderful dog.
Yes. Laser,
Um,
do you have a pet?
I have a pet. Not quite as new as Maisie, and certainly does not wear quite as many clothes. But her name is Marzipan, and she's a cat. Oh, I can show you.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
I was gonna do
The song
this.
about Marzipan. Marzipan is a perfect cat.
Yes, this is
there's
Marzipan. She's
Marzipan.
beautiful. She's soft. She's lovely, and I love her very much. And this is a song about one of the things that I love about her is that she really tells you how she's feeling.
Yes.
And I think that's beautiful. Goes out to all the soft things in the house tonight. You meow, you purr, and I am full of pride. Your paws, your fur, and your big brown eyes. And I don't mind the times you stop me from reading because you want to do some scratching and kneading. You have a lot of work that you have to do. I love you. I love you. You tell me what you want. You tell me what you need. I am so blessed to know your boundaries. You're brave, you're soft, and you have perfect feet. You know yourself and know that you like treats. And I can't help it that it brings me to tears to know that you have overcome so much fear to play with feathers and to climb on the couch. I love you. I love you. You tell me what you want. You tell me what you need. I am so blessed to know your boundaries. You tell me what you want. You tell me what you need. I am so blessed to know your boundaries. Sometimes you take my stuff because you're so
fragile. If you're having fun, it makes me smile. And sometimes you're under the bed because you want to hide. We all need to be alone. Sometimes I love you. I love you. You tell me what you want. You tell me what you need. I am so blessed to know your boundaries. You tell me what you want. You tell me what you need. I am so blessed to know your boundaries.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Best cat in the world. It's Marzipan.
She's an extremely, extremely good cat. That's
Yes.
the thing about Marzipan. And she won't let you make her uncomfortable, which is something I feel like, I mean, that song's not just about my cat. You know what I mean? It's about how all of us can give each other the gift of telling each other our boundaries. It makes me happy. Aubrey, we have time for one more song,
Okay.
and I would like you to do it. Can
I
you
would
tell
love to do
me?
it.
These are all requests. This one was the most requested song because it is our love song,
Yay.
our uncomplicated love song. We challenged ourselves to write a song that was only positive and only happy, and that's what this song is. And we wrote it when we were hungry.
That's correct. Here it comes. You are cool and smart and nice. You're the beans to my rice. You don't have to ask me twice. I love you so much. I love you like a burrito. Oh, 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 oh. Sing along. Oh, 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 oh. Ask me about my favorite stuff. It's not mean and it's not tough because it should be easy to be in love. I love you so much. I love you like a burrito. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. A tortilla is a hug made out of flour. I wanna see your face every single hour. I like candy and I like wine. I like it that you are mine. You are sweet and you're so fine. I love you so much. I love you like a burrito. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Like a space age food pod made of magic and dreams. I'm a happy nerd because I have you on my team. It should be easy to be in love. It should be easy to be in love. It should be easy to love you like a burrito. Yes! I love you.
Yay,
friend.
Aubrey! That was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
You did such a good job doing a solo double click show with your cello. I'm very impressed.
Oh, thank you. I've been working on it.
I'm very excited for us to be able to do these shows in person someday.
I'm excited to play together as well.
Mhm.
Thank you for that request, everyone. We love you like a burrito.
We love you like a burrito. Joseph, how you doing?
Good. Burritos, my Valentine. That was amazing. There's just it's so nice. It's often when we've all done shows together, that's often been the closing song. And I was here dancing, and I got the most exercise I have in months. So thank you for playing that song.
Of course. Anytime. Well, it's time now for the next presentation. So
It's time.
are you ready, Joseph, to officiate? And would our competitors please return when they're ready?
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay, we have props. This is already going to be great. This time around, we are going to start with Curie and Angelique. Could you please share your detective presentation?
Well, I'm sure, as all of you remember, Dog from Duck Hunt. He is on a detective mission.
Because of a very tragic thing. See, one day when his master shot a duck and he went to go retrieve it, he decided to have mercy foolishly and let the duck live. It would be a mistake he would rue ever forth, because that duck, strangely mutated and strange and not looking like a duck at all, really, would go on plotting dastardly revenge. It would appear just outside the window, causing Dog to bark. But when the master appeared, the duck was nowhere to be seen. Now he vows to stop all the crimes the dastardly duck has committed. His dreams haunted by the echoing
Incredible.
Amazing.
I'm tuning in.
Yeah. Both very funny and truly chilling to hear the call of the duck and then you both disappear.
It's really good.
Like amazing. Laser and Aubrey, do you have any thoughts or reactions to that wonderful story?
Wow. Just wow. I want it to be made so that we can immediately do the gritty reboot of it.
that was the gritty reboot.
I thought that felt very gritty to me. I know, but I think we could go for it.
We'll make it grittier. Just what we need in this sad pandemic. More disillusionment.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. It's
Please
beautiful.
do the grittier version. I like that as just a title. The grittier version. Next up in our presentation of detectives, Hal and Jennifer, could you share your detective and
Sure.
nemesis?
This is Lord Peter Avignon, who is not only the librarian at Cambridge University, but at night uses spatial reasoning to solve crimes, specifically with this measuring tape. All as part of the BBC series Measure for Measure.
This is Barney, the chocolate nemesis. And he always knows what time it is, and he runs around town with his box of chocolates and his letter opener, so he looks vicious. But on the inside, he's soft and sweet.
And spoiler alert, they're twins separated at birth.
And they don't know it. So it's Valentine's Day, and Barney is thinking, I've got to pass my college courses. I'm going to go see if the library's open, and just happens upon
Lord Peter Avignon. And you take it from there. Well, season 3 is where it really heats up.
That was amazing.
Now, just to be clear, I don't want to have a primacy bias. Which one is the detective? Is it
the one with the glasses? Clearly.
okay? Because I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna be honest with my response. I think this is an amazing presentation. But is Nemesis Go a soft gorilla with chocolates?
And a letter opener.
I mean, a letter opener. Very good point.
It's a letter
They bring you in
opener.
with the
He's-
chocolates, and then here comes the letter opener.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't want to speak for them, but it seems like Peter Avignon is kind of sort of like a Sherlock type, doesn't really understand his own emotions kind of thing.
Yeah,
So it
he's
makes
very
sense that
detached.
his nemesis would be very emotional.
I mean, look at his
Oh.
face. Does this guy look like he tells you how he feels a lot?
No. He might be losing his glasses, which is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There we go. Oh no.
Reveal. So beautiful.
Now that's how he goes in disguise. Now nobody knows who he is.
That is absolutely amazing. Any other thoughts, Aubrey and Laser?
Yep, 2 thumbs. Very good.
2 thumbs. Excellent. So we'll move on to our last detective and nemesis, Craig and Carla.
Bonjour. My name is Simone Devereaux. I am former hand model turned detective with a bad back.
And I am Nikolai Andreevich Karpovsky. I am disgraced chiropractor from Siberia. And I am exacting revenge on the wellness industry. So each novel in the series is set at a murder in a homeopath, acupuncturist, masseuse.
Masseuse, yes. So I go and I get the clues. With my heating pad is actually my secret weapon. When I put it on my body, it tells me if I'm hot or cold with the clues.
And at the end of every book, Simone has the goods on Nikolai and is about to nab him, and then her bad back seizes up and I escape again.
It happens every single time.
That is a thing of beauty, and I really like that it was presented like a video confessional, just direct to camera. Here's who we are. I don't know if you'd be interested in maybe meeting us as a detective and nemesis, but here we are. Absolutely beautiful. Laser and Aubrey, any thoughts on this detective and nemesis?
I guess on that note, are you here to make friends? Either one of you, Nikolai or?
I am not here to make friends.
And I'm here to always make friends. I love friends.
That makes sense. I love it.
Amazing. Just a wide variety of emotions in these detective and nemesis. But we're gonna move on to our awards, right? Okay, so this category of awards is things that are not in my kitchen. So first, I think to Hal and Jennifer, I am going to give the Infinity Gauntlet.
I've been waiting for this.
Wow.
It's not in my kitchen, and I feel like, when the detective needs to push his glasses up on his nose, the Infinity Gauntlet would come in real handy with that, either through its sheer power or just by using the finger on the gauntlet.
No lies detected.
For Carla and Craig, I'm going to give you the Kraken. Not in my kitchen, and I feel like if any large mythical beast could help anyone when their back has been thrown out, it's a Kraken. Like, just lots of tentacles.
Yes, release it now.
Amazing.
And that means finally, Kiri and Angelique, because you are going to do an even grittier reboot, you are being awarded Gritty, who is not in my kitchen.
Incredible.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh. That was I feel like we made a lot of progress today in therapy.
We certainly made a
All
lot of
trademark.
choices, didn't we, Laser?
So happy for everybody. And now it's time for our live game.
Yes.
This is a game called Flash Date Think Tank Lightning Round. Angelique, I love your ready to play a video game pose. It's very good. I just want you to be changing outfits. It's
Who's your
so
fighter?
So the way that this game works is I'm gonna run it. Everybody here is a contestant, and I have a series of topics and themes that were suggested by our incredible audience. And I need you to come up with a date idea involving this theme in 30 seconds or less. So first thing that comes to your mind, just, how show us love quickly. Joseph, are you ready to begin? You're going to be our first contestant.
I am ready to show love quickly.
Okay, please come up with a date suggestion involving llamas.
Ooh, llamas. They're a great animal. My first thought when I think about llamas is the scene in Twin Peaks where Agent Cooper is walking through a veterinary's office and a llama just looks at him. So I would take someone on a romantic llama-looking date where there'd just be llamas and we could just take turns staring into not one another's eyes, but the llamas.
Correct answer. Excellent work. All right. Angelique and Kiri, would you like to compete together or separately? Either way is fine.
Probably separately.
All right.
Okay, great. Angelique, here you go.
Yes.
A date involving pajamas.
Pajamas? Well, shoot, we should have gone to
No,
pajamas. We can. What?
No, I'm excited
Oh,
because
okay.
we're going on this date that involves pajamas.
Oh, yes. So we're going to get dressed down to the pajamas, but they have to be historically accurate. And then we go to this historically accurate place in the historically accurate pajamas. And since it's so formal, the old school pajamas, see how long it takes for someone who actually knows what's what to kick you out.
Is very good. A historical accuracy test that also is comfortable.
Yes.
And then if you ever get tired of it, you could just go to sleep. I'm here
Right?
for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kiri.
I'm dedicated to that.
Glitter or shiny things. You have 30 seconds. Begin.
All right. So first we identify your nemesis. And then after talking about exactly how horrible they are, we will do a letter writing campaign filled with glitter. And then we will then put them in with your nemesis. And then after that, any extra glitter can be applied and we can just like snuggle and be fairies together. And shiny and sorry, I'm a magpie in a separate life.
It's perfect. I love it.
Done.
It's pain to others and pleasure to yourself. And
Yes.
that's what love is. All right, Jennifer, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Mass transit. Begin.
Oh, definitely pack a picnic and get a ticket on the train once we're past the pandemic and go up the coast of California from LA up to, if it goes to San Francisco, all the way up there and see the ocean and enjoy our picnic. So in like 2 years.
I love it. And if the train doesn't go all the way up there, what happens next?
We're going to get off in Big Sur and go to a cabin and have a campfire inside the cabin.
This is a really good idea. I love this. Hal, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, this person gave us 3 ideas, so I'm just going to give you all of them.
Let's do it.
Snow, urban design, and or light pollution.
Sure. You build a shipping container home together in the Adirondacks, but you actually build it on a foundation of trash. So that way you're keeping the raccoons in the area fed and the bears have something to look at and talk about to one another when they're not dreaming about making out with Joseph. And you've created sustainable housing where it's really, really cold.
Beautiful. I love it. Okay. Carla, it's time.
Uh-oh.
Your topic is cold toes.
Cold toes. So we would get under this heating pad that I stole from a very famous detective. And we would eat soup and then blow the soup on each other's cold toes under the heating pad.
Oh, nice.
This sounds great. I mean, it's so weird that you would have just made that up. And like,
It's a typical night for us.
This is not weird on the weird scale for us, but
okay.
You know.
I love it. Oh, hold on. Sorry, your time is up. Okay.
Oh, I won.
Yeah, you won. Craig, your topic is your favorite livestock.
Well, and I can't pick llamas. Well, my favorite livestock, of course, is a mule, which is the offspring of a donkey and a horse. But mules, unfortunately, cannot produce offspring. And so I think we would go and look at a solitary mule and just contemplate the overpopulation of the planet and commit to being celibate. This is not me and you.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
I mean, that's 30 seconds, and I think it's a great date. I think we can all agree that's really the tops. All right, Aubrey, are you ready?
Dates and
I hope so.
Our board games art. Good luck.
I believe you could make a date out of, actually, I think I have been on this date where you go to a game store and look at all the games and just admire them and think about playing them, sort of wandering around, getting that sort of retail therapy, and maybe buy a game based on its art, get out all the pieces, punch them out, and then have a snack and go do something else.
Have a snack and go do something else is the best way to end a date. Excellent. Well, you all did incredibly on that. And now that we have gone through that, it's time. It's time for the awards ceremony.
Yes.
And we're gonna give you your award for today, and we'd love for you to kind of tell us what you're gonna do with this new information about yourself. So just any sort of like short acceptance speech would be great. We will start. Let's see if I can do it. Yes.
Yay.
With Kiri and Angelique. This is your new, hold on, family crest. Joseph, do you want to explain it?
Yes, it has a cat emoji with heart eyes, older, charming Bilbo Baggins, and then gritty. Not grittier, but gritty.
So, I mean, do you want to talk?
Oh, it's a mascot.
Yeah.
I had no idea what that meant. I was just nodding along earlier.
Yeah, I
well,
think that's actually Dr. Cox's team that goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so ready?
Yes. What?
We've just been given the award.
Oh, hang on.
All right.
I just want to say that you guys make it worth it. And I just say, you like us. You really like us.
I'd like to thank our management and the academy and what you took over the entire time, every time.
Excellent. That's it. Perfect. Okay. Next up, who do we have? We have a new tab. All right. Craig and Carla.
Yay!
You have a flying money emoji. You have young, sexy Martin Freeman Bilbo and the Kraken. Congratulations.
You know, I just realized I said that he was the handsome Bilbo, but I actually meant the older version was the handsome
You
one.
think Ian Holm is hotter?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
That's okay though. I'm still happy. You know, I like awards, and I'm immediately going to put this on my LinkedIn tonight. I'm going to sign into LinkedIn and put it on there.
And of course, Martin Freeman has an intimate connection to us because he appeared in The Office with Ricky Gervais, who of course narrated A Prayer for Owen Meany.
Congratulations. Thank you. All right, Hal and Jennifer. Here is your Donut Hobbit Infinity Gauntlet shield. How do you feel?
Wow, I just we're so happy. Marriages work, and I think it feels weird to be up here accepting an award when these gorillas are an endangered species around the planet and not enough is being done to conserve their natural habitat, which was Toys R Us.
Thank you for our award. Everyone donate.
Yeah, just to our Patreon. Thank you.
To our Patreon. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, everybody. This has been an incredible show. We are so happy to have you. We have a song that I wrote that is our goodbye song. I'm gonna play it, then we're all gonna wave, and that's gonna be the end of our show. So let's see if I know where everything is. Do.
It's happening. That is the end of our show. Parting is such terrible sorrow. I hope you enjoyed our games and our songs and our wit. And if you hated it all, I hope you learn from it. Either way, the show is done. We have crowned our champions. Till we see you again for even more fun. Stay safe inside and don't breathe on anyone. Amen.
Oh my gosh. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to our show. Check out everybody in the description. And oh my God, goodbye to your soft, beautiful